This is not the algorithm playing a random trick on you. This is a deliberate and urgent divine interception. I need you to pause whatever you are doing right now. Heaven has forcefully routed this exact frequency to your screen today, and they did it because something massive is about to unfold. The window for your ultimate spiritual breakthrough is rapidly closing. It officially culminates this coming Tuesday. If you scroll away now, you are making a tragic mistake. You will single-handedly shut the heavy door on the exact blessing your soul has been crying out for. You have waited too long for this moment to walk away. Do not take your eyes off this message. The heavy spiritual attacks you have been facing recently are not random. You feel exhausted. Your mind races in the dark. And every night when you wake up at 3 in the morning, your spirit is desperately trying to warn you. The enemy is absolutely panicking right now. They are terrified because a massive generational wealth transfer has just been approved in your name. It is scheduled to reach you by Tuesday, but there is a dangerous trap waiting for you right before the finish line. If you leave this video early, the blessing will still arrive, but you will have absolutely no idea how to hold it because your spiritual hands are not yet prepared. The darkness desperately wants you to click away. They want you to get distracted by something trivial today. They know that if you break this connection, you will walk right into their snare, and you will lose the spiritual equipment required to recognize your kingdom connection when it finally arrives. Stay with me. Breathe deeply. Do not let them win. Think about the profound loneliness you have endured. Think about the countless times you sat in silence. You asked the universe if you were completely forgotten. You were never forgotten, and your current exhaustion is just the heavy gravity of the new timeline pulling you in. Tuesday is the specific tipping point of this massive shift. But wait, there is a hidden mechanism buried deep inside this upcoming event. It is a secret protocol that you will completely miss if you do not stay until the very last second. Are you ready to hear the truth about why they plotted against you? I am about to expose the precise reason your path had to be so difficult. Make a solemn promise to your future self in this exact moment. Promise that you will not let this sacred message fade into the noise. Listen very closely. The forces that profit from your endless struggle are actively trying to scrub this exact frequency from your timeline. They are terrified of what happens when a chosen one wakes up. You are not crazy. The strange synchronicities and the sudden urge to isolate yourself were heavily orchestrated. Heaven aggressively removed the counterfeit people from your life. They did this to prepare your soul for Tuesday. If you ignore this final warning, you will be stuck in a miserable loop of survival for another 10 years. Do you feel that slight tightness in your chest right now? That is not anxiety. That is your intuition confirming the absolute truth of my words. Your spirit knows that the waiting season has officially ended. A heavy scroll with your true name on it was just unsealed in the highest heavenly courts, and the angels are awaiting your command. I need to reveal the fatal trap that the enemy has set up right at the threshold of your victory. 99% of chosen ones fall for this exact illusion right before their dawn. They get weary and they look back. You cannot look back. You must keep your eyes locked on the profound revelation I am about to share, because your life depends on it. If you choose to leave now, the universe will respect your free will, but you will remain blind to the invisible war raging around you. The massive shift on Tuesday requires your active and conscious participation, and you must know the exact signs to look for when the doors finally blow open. I will give you the precise key. So stay right here. Guard this moment fiercely. The silence after your long storm is about to be broken by a deafening roar of divine favor. What is actually going to happen on Tuesday? Why has your entire life been a grueling series of unexplained delays? The real answer will shock you to your core. Prepare your heart to receive the ultimate validation today. Every tear you cried in secret has been strictly documented, and the compensation for your isolated suffering is rushing toward your physical reality right now. But before I reveal the glorious secret of Tuesday, I must first address the heavy burden you are carrying right now. You are completely exhausted. Your body feels like it is carrying invisible boulders. You sleep for hours, but you still wake up feeling drained. The heavy fatigue settling deep into your bones is not a medical condition. It is a profound spiritual symptom. Your physical vessel is working overtime to process the massive energetic shift. And then there are the long nights. You lie awake staring at the dark ceiling. Your mind races through chaotic scenarios. You bolt upright at exactly 3 in the morning. Your heart is pounding in your chest for no logical reason. You feel a strange sense of impending doom, mixed with wild anticipation. Do not let them call you crazy. Do not let the world convince you that this is just daily stress. The doctors will say you are simply overworked. The people around you will tell you to relax, but they do not understand the heavy spiritual warfare happening right inside your personal atmosphere. They cannot feel the pressure. You stare blankly at the wall. You lose track of time. Small conversations suddenly feel completely unbearable. The casual chatter of normal people sounds like deafening static noise. You have absolutely zero tolerance left for superficial interactions. You just want to hide away in a dark, quiet room. This deep restlessness is a divine indicator. You feel like you are waiting for a fast train that has not arrived yet. You constantly check your phone, expecting a message that changes everything. You feel an intense urgency in your spirit. This is the exact feeling of a timeline aggressively collapsing around you. You have always been the strong one. You carried heavy burdens for your family. You listened to their endless problems and wiped away their bitter tears. But who was there to catch you when you silently fell apart? You cried entirely alone in your dark car, so nobody would see your pain. You wiped your own tears and forced a smile. Heaven sees every single tear you hid from the blind world. God has strictly documented every silent plea for help you whispered in the dark. Tap the like button right now as an act of agreement with what God just spoke to you. Let this physical action be a profound declaration that you are ready to drop the mask. You do not have to pretend. Pay very close attention to your tired body. Notice that strange tightness sitting right in the center of your chest. Feel the inexplicable knot twisting in your stomach every time you think about your uncertain future. These physical sensations are not signs of weakness. They are the calibrated alarms of a chosen one, detecting a frequency change. You have given so much of your pure energy to people who only knew how to take. They drained your radiant light and left you empty. And now your wounded soul is desperately demanding a strict season of absolute isolation. You are not becoming bitter. You are simply establishing the necessary spiritual boundaries to protect your harvest. Your spirit is heavily pregnant with a massive blessing. The deep physical aches and emotional turbulence are just the painful labor contractions before the glorious birth of your new era. The universe is violently shaking everything loose right now. It absolutely has to clear out the toxic debris before Tuesday finally arrives. Think about the bizarre events of the past few days. Plans were suddenly cancelled. Technology inexplicably malfunctioned around you. People from your toxic past randomly tried to reach out and pull you backward. It feels like a chaotic whirlwind is violently spinning right outside your front door. You stand directly in the quiet eye of the storm. I need you to breathe this profound truth into your tired lungs. You are not broken. You are not failing at life. Your intense physical exhaustion is the ultimate proof that you are doing the heavy lifting in the spiritual realm. While the ordinary world sleeps deeply, your powerful soul willpower required just to get out of bed some mornings is a massive testament to your divine strength. You are a rare spiritual warrior, holding the front lines completely alone. But the painful season of solitary warfare is drawing to a close. Your physical body is forcing you to rest because a massive surge of pure power is coming. The universe requires you to be completely still so the sacred download can finish without any earthly interference. But you might be deeply wondering why heaven isolated you so brutally. You might be angrily questioning why the doors forcefully slammed. The severe isolation you endured was not a cruel punishment for your past mistakes. The painful rejections were never about your lack of worth or beauty. There is a deeply hidden spiritual reason for the deafening silence you experienced. Let me show you exactly what was happening behind those violently closed doors.